Damn, look at that plasma ball. This thing has a speaker on it too. Man, that's crazy. This review is going to be sick, so I think we need to jam out a little bit, don't you think? Although this takes forever to start, so there we go. I'll talk about that in the review, but let's get into this. So I do have an unboxing of this little speaker unit, so if you guys want to see what it comes with, check it out somewhere over there. You'll see I guess like a closer up look at the unit and then everything that it comes with, even though it's not really too complex. But check it out if you want to. So first off, absolutely love the styling and the placement of everything on this unit. I got the red color, if you guys can notice, and just the red looks beautiful. I don't know what they did about it, but it's just a perfect shade of red in my opinion, and I love red. But the unit itself looks cool, it's a good size, and the plasma ball is obviously badass. But I mean, also like the buttons are placed really nicely, all the inputs are placed pretty well as well. So, you know, good job in the physical unit design part of it. That said, this thing is totally not perfect at all, so I'm going to start off this review with quite a few negative points, to be honest, even though it is kind of a cool package altogether, but we'll talk about that later. So first off, the box says that it has deep bass. Does it have deep bass? No. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Is it going to have deep bass? No, it does not have deep bass. It sounds fairly well for, like, you know, everything above bass, but yeah, it definitely does not have deep bass at all. So 1byone, stop lying to everybody. But that really didn't annoy me too much because I really wasn't expecting a lot of bass from this. What I was expecting was a battery, and I did not get that. So as you guys can see, this thing is plugged in right now during this review, and that's because if I unplug it, the light goes out, and that works for, there's also a mode to not have the thing like the plasma ball on, so it's just a speaker, but regardless, you cannot use this thing without it plugged in, which is very stupid in my opinion. I don't see why that's like that. And okay, just matched up with my phone, which is cool, but you know, I guess that's okay. You know, I understand the plasma ball probably uses a lot of power, but with that said, instead of it having micro USB compatibility, I think it should just be a straight power cord in there. That's at least my opinion. I don't really understand why it isn't a battery in the first place. It needs to have that in my opinion. But a cool thing about this, I guess you guys kind of heard the beeping noises earlier, but it does have Bluetooth, which is cool. I think it's only Bluetooth 2.0 though, or something like that. I don't understand why it doesn't have Bluetooth 4.0, but the crappy thing about this is it'll miss the beginning of my songs, at least on my phone, which is stupid. So like whenever it's changing songs, it'll miss like the first, literally like the first 2 to 3 seconds, which is actually very noticeable, which really sucks. So considering that, you figure, hey, you know, I'll just use, you know, it does have 3.5mm auxiliary cord compatibility, and it comes with a cord too, which is very cool. But that plasma ball on the top here, it renders touchscreens basically useless. Like literally, I would touch like my home button is here and my search button is over here. I would touch the home button area and it would hit the search button. Get the fuck out of here, Goose! God damn, I'm making a video. Okay, but anyways, I would hit the home button and it would actually render as the search button on my phone. So this plasma ball basically renders touchscreens pretty much useless, which means like the hardware connection using this is basically useless because most devices you'll hook up to this thing are probably going to be touchscreen. So I don't know if that's like fixable at all 1byone, but it's pretty damn annoying. And that plasma ball is pretty damn awesome, to be completely honest. But on the box, like it said, like it blinked with music and crap like that, which would be cool. And you know, it's like the path that it does is pretty random, and obviously if you put your fingers on it, it'll go to your fingers, which is cool. But it definitely does not sync up the music at all. And I think it would be cool if it could do that. I don't know if that's like possible at all. I don't understand what happens with these plasma balls, but that'd be cool if it beat with the music. But this definitely does not. Despite all those quite significant flaws I just mentioned, one cool thing about this is the Bluetooth does have pretty incredible range. I went like 2 to 3 rooms away and it still had a really great range, which is a lot better than other Bluetooth devices I've reviewed in the past. So that's cool. It's still unfortunate that it misses the first part of the damn songs, but you know, it's cool that you get good range, I guess. So, you know, overall, I think 1byone really had a great idea. The styling is perfect on this thing, but overall implementation is just pretty weak in my opinion. So 1byone, at the very least, this thing needs to have a built-in battery. You don't need to have the plasma ball working on the battery. I understand if that's not a possibility, but the speaker needs to run on a battery because there isn't just a speaker-only mode, so you could easily do that. So you need to do that at the very least, and maybe fix the fact that the touchscreens don't work with this thing too. That'd be cool. But, you know, it's a good idea, but you guys could definitely do a lot better. And 1byone actually did send me this speaker for free, so I really do appreciate that, 1byone. I'm just giving you my honest, I guess, opinions about what happened whenever I was using this thing. It's a cool product, but you guys could work on it some more. But basically, because I got this thing for free, I'll be giving it away for free. And I know, despite the issues I found with this thing, I think you guys will still find this pretty cool, at least some of you out there. So watch out for the giveaway in the future, because I'll be giving it away. Before you guys leave this review, make sure you like the review if you thought it was helpful or cool and all that cool stuff. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are interested in my channel and reviews and unboxings and graphics cards benchmarks and stuff like that. So watch out for more stuff like that in the future. And Goosey is rubbing up against my leg, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, motherfuckers.